Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
Just a little opening of episode business. For those of you who listened to last week's episode as well, might remember that this is that same that same recording session. And
are you okay?
I'm fine.
Let's check the weather.
Yeah, it's gone from -7 to -5.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's warming
nice.
up
It's
out
warming
there.
up.
Heat wave.
Yeah. But once again, that means you may occasionally hear the heater click on in the background. We're doing our best to keep it to a minimum of volume that you'll be able to hear, but we don't want to die.
Yep.
Or the chattering
Not
of
today, at
Jane's
least.
teeth you might hear.
That's not someone's iPhone keyboard still being on. That's Jane being cold.
I'm so cold. I have to sit by the window also.
It's true.
That's why you have the blanket still?
I do have the blanket.
The window on which the condensation on the windows is literally frozen.
On the inside of
There's
the house.
ice
Yeah.
inside the house. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Terrible.
wild.
But look, I think there is something kind of fun and special. I've always had a lot of indoorsy hobbies, and there is something I think I've liked about the winter because it's a cozy time to do things indoors. And a lot of my indoor hobbies are things that either involve other people or I've always enjoyed involving other people with. And so for me, there's something that's really fun for me and really nice about cozying up with friends on a cold day and like drinking warm tea and playing games. So this is an ideally fun day for me.
Yeah, I think it's great. I like that feeling of like being in your home, for those who are fortunate enough to have homes. Like, you know,
Make
it's
us
just,
sad, bro.
you feel so like, you like protected and warm and like happy, and just knowing like it's terrible out there, but we're good in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I have
something nice about that.
I have a chuck roast thawing in my fridge, and
When
I'm
you-
like, that
Nice.
shit's going in
When you
tonight.
sent that
That's
text,
dope.
I was like, hell yeah.
Mm.
We bought a turkey for like 25 cents a pound after Thanksgiving.
Right.
And we're
Ugh.
making that turkey tomorrow.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome.
So this is fun. I love the good vibes. And I'm going to ask a question that hopefully won't bring up too many bad vibes. But I did promise last episode that if we didn't talk about it then, we'd talk about it now. Where do you think your characters' heads are at? Just kind of a headspace check-in with Lucky, Arthur, Nikolai, and Ari.
Up Lucky's ass.
Okay.
But what do you think is going across your minds now at this point for any of you?
I mean, what we just did with like taking down zombies is the undead, settling the undead is literally Arthur's thing.
Sure.
So I think he feels really good about getting to do that, getting to let them find peace, and then knowing that he's taking this body to let this other undead entity find its rest. He's like, hell yeah, this is what my whole thing is.
All in a day's work.
Yeah.
I also love that like there was, I mean, for us as players, there was like almost a 4-session combat. And for you as characters, like probably one of the most harrowing, difficult things you've ever done. And Arthur's takeaway is, remember that trivial part at the end? Nailed it.
Hey, yeah. I mean, he was with the group to like get to the bandit camp, clear it out and be like, all right, well, now I can leave. But now he's like, oh, I didn't actually expect that there would be things I would be interested in around here.
You kind of got a twofer. You had the undead, and you also are very anti-tyranny. And the Stag Lord by no means was like, let us hear from all people
Yeah. Right.
what you want. I mean, like you took down a minor despot, essentially.
Yeah.
So Arthur's feeling good.
Yeah. That's always to tyrants and undead.
Cool.
There's a little bit of feeling good with Nikolai. Found that fallen Erastil guy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty interesting. And we took out the Stag Lord, which is a huge piece of what Nikolai's been driving towards this whole time. I would say where his head is at now, though, there's a little bit of what now
Sure.
in his mind. Like we've talked about how he feels pushed to be here, and he's like, is this what it was? Am I done? That's kind of where he's at.
I think Ari is feeling a little, probably still like very exhausted, but I think also pretty good in that, like, one of the things that she was so freaked out by this, like, encounter with this undead thing, and then was able to be like, oh, like, we can kill these things, or like, we can handle these kinds of things that come up. And like, even with the Stag Lord almost killed her immediately, but like at the end of the day, they got him and, you know, all of that. So I think she's kind of like maybe starting to feel a little bit like, okay, like maybe I can be out on my own. Like maybe we can do this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Lucky is kind of in the same boat. I think he has maintained and I don't know. He's just tried to stay a little bit distant in his own way because he's just like, you know, we were thrown together basically by fate. And I don't know how much I need to invest in these people. Actually, I don't know what, you know, what this, if we're going to live through this ordeal. And now that we've lived through it, maybe he's feeling.
It's exactly how Jared feels about all of us on the podcast. We were thrown together basically by fate. I don't know how much I need to invest in these people.
But anyways, yeah. So like, I just think maybe for the first time, he's like thinking more long-term with these individuals specifically. And is maybe, I don't know if excited is the word, but maybe there's like some optimism, some actual optimism there.
I'm going to ask one additional follow-up question from your character's perspective. What do you think over what's happened so far over the course of the adventure that your character has been present for? What do you think has most surprised them or caught them off guard? It could be a thing that happened, something they've discovered about themselves. Just kind of looking in, what do you think they were the most surprised by or the caught them or they didn't expect that happened?
I'll just say that none of us died after, I mean, besides Biff, of course, but like,
Right.
I think that like,
none of us died. Okay.
yeah. Sorry, Trent. I just think that like after that experience, he just expected that this is going to be fairly commonplace. And so he's been guarding from being the person to die by being as cautious as possible. And these people like to chase wedding rings and dogs into forests and stuff. So,
Oh, right.
That's a great point.
So he just anticipated like something bad's going to happen at some point. And so far it's gone surprisingly well.
Do you feel like that affects a little bit of Lucky sort of keeping people emotionally at arm's length? That he's like, I don't want to get too attached. Like I literally already got attached to this kind of nice guy and he died.
Yeah. I mean, I think initially Biff was probably his favorite just on like the initial meeting. And then Biff died and he's like, well, yeah, this is kind of par for the course for his life, but
oh God.
Also like, you know, like let's not invest too hard because who knows what's going to happen.
There's got to be like a weird sense of intrigue for Lucky that like being cautious, but seeing the people who are a little bit more willing to deal with the danger are still succeeding.
Yeah.
And he's like, how the fuck?
Well, it's that weird balance too of like he doesn't feel and never has really felt like a hero, but you guys are running off kind of acting like heroes. And so he's maybe like battling with that internally a little bit.
Ooh.
Like maybe maybe we can do some of these things that I just assumed we couldn't do.
Maybe I'm the hero.
I'm keeping all these fools alive.
Lucky's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
I think Nikolai's shocked at the division in this area.
Oh, okay.
Like he's aware that it was a problem and that, you know, it was like kill or be killed kind of in the Broken Lands, but leaving Brevoy and his cozy, you know, family and goat herding like to this, it's a big shock.
It's like, why would you do that? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. That sounds so sad.
Yeah.
I always do forget that you were a goat herd.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that like most characters have like a traumatic backstory, and Nikolai was like, my family was great and I love them and my life was beautiful. And I chose this. I'm like, every time you do a flashback, we're like expecting your moms to die, but it's like they're always just like dee dee dee, like
just
we're
give you
just here.
love and
Yeah, they're
encourage
just
you.
nice. I think Ari is currently surprised that she's starting to feel like some affection for Arthur because
do tell.
Well, he's been a pain in the ass the whole time. And she was like, oh, Biff was my friend and you're nothing like him and you're kind of shitty about him. And like, I think that she has been, but I think that like, as they've fought together a lot, he has like protected her or helped her and stuff like that. And I think that now she's kind of starting to realize like, oh, maybe these like really abrasive things that he says are just like part of who he is and not because he's trying to be an asshole. And especially, I think just after the Stag Lord thing, feeling kind of like, okay, like maybe I can accept this person, even though they're very different from this other friend that I had or, you know, whatever.
Now, was this effectuated mostly by the backstory moment?
A little bit. And it's also because I am like running out of comebacks. to you all the time. So I'm like, well, Ari's going to have to start liking Biff now.
That's pretty much
because
how
I'm getting tired of trying to.
That's pretty much how I personally break down people. I
was going to say, this is a lot how Trent and I's actual friendship has developed over the years.
I will say, because we had, over the Stag Lord fight, a couple of flashbacks. You had Arthur's flashback, and then you had Ari's, though. And I did love how that coincided with like Ari saying like, I don't know if there's heroes, and Biff's like, no, there are heroes. My big brother's a hero.
And then Arthur fucking killed the Stag Lord.
Well, and it was in that episode too, where like Arthur sees Ari being hurt and like walks through like fire, flames, arrows, and swords to walk over and just reach a hand down and be like, let me help you, and heals you.
And I think that is part of it too, is that like, I'm sure she remembers, or like as she's gotten to know Arthur, like remembers this conversation with Biff and is like, I just like don't see, how this person is any different from anybody else here or whatever. But then kind of eventually being like, oh, like I can see why your brother loved you and like why he thought you were a hero. And so maybe this is just part of your weird personality.
There's always something weirdly human. And I feel like if it's done well in stories, it's always a really compelling moment in a story for me, where like someone that you care about meeting someone they care about and learning to sort of see in this a new person what the first person you cared about saw in them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai is also, we're talking about like warming up to each other, sees Lucky as like his best friend in the moment.
Oh,
right.
That's
like
adorable.
At first we couldn't stand each other, but it's like, I know that Lucky's got my back and he's got my back and we're good.
Yep.
Arthur is not Ari's best friend. Ari's best friend is definitely this dog she just met.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a dog. It's my best friend now.
So Trent, what do you think? Yeah, surprised Arthur.
Arthur's biggest surprise has been that he was sent by his father to go and get Biff, and he gets to where Biff was, and he's dead.
Sure.
That is a surprise.
I mean,
That was
is
surprising.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, well, fuck. I think really in a way, I think he's like, shit, I'm going to disappoint my dad now because I was sent to go and do something and now I can't do it.
Welcome to the club, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Do you think that's maybe a little bit of
real.
why he's been adventuring? He was like, if I'm helping here, that's why I can't come home. I'm trying to help this first.
I think the entire reason that he went to go be a knight was that his father told him to go be a knight.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's been trying to fulfill that. Now he gets sent by his dad to go do this other thing. So he's like, well, now I have to go do that thing. And he knows that he straight up failed at it. And he probably maybe hasn't ever experienced what that has been like.
It's a sobering moment the first time you really mess up.
Right.
As an adult, and you're like, oh, I thought I couldn't do this.
Consequences are real.
Yeah. And so I think he's been surprised by how much he's enjoyed sort of being out like this and going and doing what he wants, maybe not wants to do, but like thinks is best in the moment. And so I think there's maybe a little bit of a dynamic changing in his mind, but he probably still feels that it's probably time to go back to the Knights once we get back to the trading post.
Does Arthur feel like this is the first time he's ever lived life without being told what to do?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, Gene.
Is that relatable for a military man?
That's exactly what I asked.
Yeah.
Gene, do you feel like Ari is doing the best thing for her now as she chases off after this dog?
I think that probably this is a trap and I'm about to get eaten by a giant monster wolf.
Yep.
But
that's what's going to happen.
But I think Ari is a teenager who just went through a traumatic experience and is like, a dog. Like, yay.
The comfort.
But also just kind of like, I think that she's just sort of, I mean, I know we slept, but I feel like we would be so exhausted. Like, there's just been like so much that happened and they don't really know like what else is going to happen. So as much as I'm saying like, oh, she kind of feels like more optimistic or whatever, I think that she probably just like isn't even really thinking about it and is just like, and like follows off after this thing she saw.
The dog leads you directly to a gray panel van. It says 3 Disney movies inside.
You're like,
Candy.
So this dog.
It wouldn't be that. It would just be more dogs. And I would be like, great.
I think that we would hear from the cart, just Arthur like seeing her walk off and just be like, all right, don't, where are you going?
So you saw this dog come out and kind of like, and kind of like dancing back and forth in the paws, taking a couple steps away.
I
when
almost
you got
also took an
closer-
animal feat just to hang out with Nadrama more, and I didn't. And
No,
I wish I would
instant
have.
regret.
And then the dog like runs 15, 20 feet away and like stops, turns back around and looks at you.
She's like, "What is it? Who fell in the well?"
And kind of like spins around, like shifts its weight on its feet and like starts backing up again, looking at you.
She's just gonna like follow it.
Does anyone else?
Yeah,
follow?
we're back behind trying to get to her, I think.
I would say I'm, probably like 50 feet behind you.
Are we on a road?
No,
Or-
there's no roads here.
Okay.
Um,
I'll go as far as the wagon will go.
Is it a cute dog?
Where we were going, we didn't need roads.
so what I'll say is you'll get to a point. So the dog will start to lead you for at least more than 5 minutes, and you'll get to a point where you can't take the wagon anymore.
Can we? Is there a tree we can?
Yeah, you can hobble the
secure it to?
horses and
Okay.
tie it
All
up.
right. I'll do that.
Oh no, I think I want to stay on low shed.
On what?
The
My
horse.
horse.
Oh,
You're getting kind of near, almost like the forest is getting a little. There's like some outcroppings, and there's kind of a boulder field. You can't really take the
Okay.
horse here. Some trees,
I'll shoot the
brush.
horse.
I killed a horse. Definitely sword shield trying to follow Ari.
Okay,
Bow.
what's wrong with this dog?
so as you follow it, it keeps racing ahead, like stopping and looking back at you.
Can anyone talk to animals? I've seen people talk to animals.
Nope.
You've certainly heard tale of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, can I pop out Spike?
Sure, yeah.
Would a survival check help us out at all in this situation?
Sure.
Maybe trying to figure out, like, is this dog leading us somewhere?
This would be more of a nature check.
Okay, either one.
But yeah, go for it. Little nature check. Uh-oh, Jason's making
18.
a face. Yeah, so obviously this dog wants you to follow it. It's trying to take you somewhere. And after about 10 minutes, you see a couple of large boulders, and the dog kind of runs up between the boulders,
Oh no!
and kind of out of line of sight. And you'll have to follow the dog in kind of between these large boulders that are together.
It's Wile E.
She's gonna
Coyote.
look back at them and be like, "I'm following the dog into the boulders."
It's Wile E. Coyote.
And kind of you
It's
run up
gonna
to the
smash us with
boulders.
a boulder.
I know, it probably is.
And
Ari like walks between. It's like,
Arthur goes, "Meep, meep, motherfucker."
Arthur would weirdly have. Never mind.
I just broke Jane.
Yeah, Jane's gone. Rip. Jane will be missed. Oh gosh, she's losing it even more. Oh, and she can't breathe.
I have asthma. That was hilarious. I would like a T-shirt that says "Meet them."
But it's just Arthur with his sword and shield out.
So you you turn around, you get between these boulders, and lying between the boulders is a bloodied, battered, half-bandaged man, unconscious, lying there. The dog's just licking his face.
Oh man!
You know what? It is.
Yikes!
It's
Do I
time for-
recognize him?
You don't. It's time for a little bit of levity, actually, as
No levity around here.
oh, I hit the damn initiative button.
Oh,
Well,
So let's talk about something else. Like, what kind of breeds make up this dog? Is it like
Yeah.
a lab mixed with
Yeah.
like the
does
pit
it look a
bull?
little wolfy
Does it look
or?
rescued or bred?
it's it's probably a lab mix, like a
So a
chocolate
rescue
lab
for
mix. mix.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Rescue.
literally just picturing this as like the dog I grew up with, which is why I'm so invested.
Yeah, that
Well,
makes sense.
This dog runs up and starts licking the face of this
The
body.
butt.
This body, like licking this body's face.
My lungs hurt.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go up and. Well, are they all up here? Are we all
they're-
up here?
They're like
We're
a
trailing you.
moment
I'm gonna
behind
be
you.
like, there's someone up here who's injured. And
Nikolai will pick the pace up.
yeah, and then she'll kind of like just run up to the guy and the dog, try to examine what's going on.
Mechanically,
That
I
is-
want to start scouting.
Yeah,
Stuff like,
understand.
why is there
Yeah.
a fucking dude hurt?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
I'm going
I-
to do a medicine check to see if this is a ruse or not.
So give me what's your medicine bonus? This is technically a secret check.
11.
Yeah, this man is messed up. He's stable, Wounded 1, 0 hit points. Taking a lot of big hits, like big bruises, maybe a crushed, like maybe a bit of a fractured bone here
Was
or
he
there.
effed up by an owlbear?
It does not look like an owlbear.
Does he
wounds.
have bite marks from a dog?
No.
You're like, wait a minute, and the
Dog's
dog's
like-
just like smiling.
The dog's like, look what I did.
Are there tracks that lead everywhere around the area?
There aren't, but Trent, you do start to hear the sound of something
Wait,
big in the underbrush. Like you hear something rummaging, digging, moving.
were we about to get to describe something before you hit the initiative button?
You were.
It's my
Good
favorite
call.
part of this podcast.
And so you see is this man, obviously in a little bit of a less dynamic pose.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Little Assassin's Creed feel going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Start from the top. What are we looking at?
Is this Jonathan Majors? We should fire him.
Yeah, it kind of looks like him. He's got a big old bow too.
Just a guy with a
Right.
giant bow.
Yeah.
That's
And just
an awesome
he's
long
kind
bow.
of just a dude.
Some short hair.
Looks like a
Yeah.
ranger, man.
Hair is like 4 of 10. Not bad, but not
Yes,
interesting.
Nothing to write home about.
He
Yeah.
got it cut at sports clips, I think.
Yeah,
I like
for
his
sure.
cape though. It's kind of flashy. Yeah,
He's got a
focus on the
swishy cape.
Yeah.
Some white
Armor, boots.
baggy-ish
I like his
pants.
pantaloons, yeah.
I think I'm going. This is a ranger,
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
think
it.
so.
Yeah,
Looks
looks like
Ranger E.
He has ranger
and he has
vibes.
a dog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's got a dog.
ranger coded.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he is unconscious. He's bandaged up pretty badly. Looks like probably tried to bandage himself a little bit. Yeah, in a bad way. Dreadfully wounded. Let me see. I think I have some notes here. Several bloody makeshift bandages patching painful looking wounds. It seems sort of like a miracle that he's alive at all.
Hmm.
And you're hearing this like crashing somewhere not too far away.
There's something around. There's something that probably fucked him up nearby.
Ari pets the dog.
How long does treat wounds take?
Of course.
10 minutes.
Is the dog okay?
Yeah, the
He's
dog.
not injured?
The dog's sort of looking up at you, just looking up at you and down at this body, and occasionally lick the face of this man who you do know is alive. Like his chest is moving, but he is unconscious. Wounded 1,
Hmm.
Yeah,
0 hit points.
Pull my short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely some sort of clock ticking.
I'll put my
Well, I want
kukri
to
out.
try to do. So I have battle medicine, which allows me to treat wounds in combat.
Sure.
So is there a way that I can kind of start to like try to patch him up quickly while the crashing sound is crashing around
So
us?
did you want to sort of voluntarily enter? Yeah, I'll let you
Yes.
sort of use your battle medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll that check for me. It'll be a big check here. What DC you looking for?
I am going to keep it safe and go for the low one.
Go for
Go
15.
15.
Yeah.
It's classic for a reason.
I should have went for the high one. That's all right though.
It's fine.
You're still critted, maybe.
Trying to be safe.
What'd you get?
I got a 21.
Okay, not a crit, but
Yep.
that's 2d8 hit points.
8.
And you kind of patch him together, and he coughs up like a little bit of blood as you manage to like kind of stitch a couple of things up and kind of bring him to. And his
What is your name?
eye, even as his eyes are opening, he like quickly like kips up to his feet and like looks
Oh, yeah.
around at all of you. Who are you? Identify yourself.
We are here to help you. We found your dog led us to you. You were very injured.
My
What?
dog.
What were you fighting? What were
Dude,
you fighting? It's
you don't
probably
have a-
over there.
You don't have a dog.
And just he sort of looks, and as you say that, he goes, there's a troll that's about to attack.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Oh.
We need to kill it. And he's
Great.
Whose fucking dog is this?
oh, sorry, that is a dog. Yes, look,
His name's Dog.
What is wrong with all of
This is
you?
naming convention.
Yeah.
and he just
Ari
sort
and
of like,
Lucky are not having
he
this.
sort of brushes you off,
Why
like
would you
just
give animals names?
Just like, quick, ready for it. We don't have long. They'll regenerate, but we can use fire or acid to kill them. Watch out for its claws. And like, even as he's like picking himself up, like his arm almost still like hanging where maybe it's still dislocated, like grabbing this bow off the ground next to him and arrows, and just watch out for its claws. It'll rend you to pieces if both get on you at the time. And you can see where now, like, it almost looks like his arm was partially, like, almost torn off of part of his body before he got away.
Okay, stay behind me. Let's
Hide.
go fucking get this thing.
Is there a way to get up high?
On this boulder,
Okay.
You know what it's time for? Now it's time for the button I hit last time.
Yeah.
All right. You know what that means? It's time for...
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I pre-rolled initiative for all these people, so obviously super high.
And we
right?
get a +1 because you were scouting.
Correct.
Correct.
Dope.
All right. Okay. Who's got what?
26.
Damn.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Natural 18.
25.
Whoa.
50.
You guys ranked him before me, that's for sure.
Wait, who got a 15?
Oh, no, I was saying I rolled
Oh.
50.
28.
Jesus.
My God.
Y'all quick.
And Arthur, what did you get?
14.
Respectable.
I rolled pretty roll.
Respectable.
I rolled pretty roll.
Rolled pretty roll.
Roll pretty
Ruh-roh.
roll.
Wow.
So you all had a moment to prepare before the troll came out. Nikolai, you said you got up on the bolt. You weren't going to get up on a boulder or a rock. Looks like Lucky, you kind of flanked out to find some cover to hide behind.
I'm in a tree or in a bush.
I don't think that we said this on air yet, but the troll pawn is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Crazy
It's
looking.
not what you assume. It's not like, oh, Harry Potter 1 troll. It's like,
Yeah,
it
you're not
looks,
going to stick a wand up his nose and beat him.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not even
It looks
there.
like a crocodile dragon gorilla that is running full speed towards us.
With
And it's
weird
like running
time.
full speed on its front legs.
Yeah, trolls
Yeah.
in Pathfinder are very, like we were saying, like very bestial in a lot of ways. And it's very, to me, they are sort of like if you were to mix a gorilla, a boar, and an alligator is sort of how they visually look.
see
It
that.
has some Slimer vibes from Ghostbusters too.
Oh, I can
Kinda
see
does.
that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
mouth is
Yeah.
huge.
And it does have massive claws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big fuck
Like
off
the size
claws.
of his fucking head claws.
Kind of sounds like our ranger fellow here says he would rend if
Yeah. You
I
got
a
mean,
chance.
And that's a
you
not
said
good.
you said
Sounds bad.
you said he was rend.
I believe you said that he would rend.
I believe you said that.
But it is the
meat
troll.
motherfucker.
Me, motherfucker.
Me, motherfucker.
That's up there with way back in the day when Nate crit failed his deception to be a pig in the Crimson Throne game. Oink oink, motherfucker. All right, Nikolai, you see this thing first as it comes out of the brush. It's got to be 15 feet tall, like 12 to 15 feet tall, potentially, just loping on its small little legs, huge body, as it comes tearing out to you. It sees all of you. Do any of you speak Jotun?
Oh, I might. know. Hold on.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
So,
Smart guy over here.
Hold
But
on.
Wise
fifth level, I was
guy.
gonna.
Hold, please shoot. I thought I had it on my Path Builder app, but it's probably in Hero Lab. So I'm opening my computer.
all right. So this thing comes out. You see it like kind of lope, make its way out of the brush to right where it is on the map. And it kind of looks at all of you. It yells something in Jotun. And you see it then, I have this check here. It comes out. He's wearing a pair of really distinctive blue leather. It looks like bracers, and he
The
sets,
troll?
sets down this large sack on the ground
Where are languages?
before it sort of like rolls its shoulders and like squares up at all of you with its jaw just opening.
Santa?
In Hero Lab, where are your languages?
It's
I
right
can't
under
find
your name and your deity
Yeah,
and all of
profile.
that. Profile.
Oh, you all talking about it? I actually have no idea. I don't think I've ever really used Hero Lab.
It's like deity languages.
I have a PhD in Hero Lab.
Yeah, at this point, I've used it for ages. Oh, here comes Trent. What we got here? Do we speak Jotun? What do you think the odds are on Lucky speaking Jotun?
50-50.
50-50?
Also, probably this troll is just like, meet, motherfuckers.
It's there.
You
I
speak
got it.
Jotun?
Mm-hmm.
So with this, as this
does.
thing is setting its bag down and like rolling its shoulders, it just yells, "Ooh, you find more food for Kargad, little man. Kargad thanks you, and Kargad eats you last as prize."
Oh.
Ah,
Who's he talking to?
Kargad.
No, this thing seems to refer to itself as Kargad. It seems to be
Oh.
talking
He's
to
talking in
the,
third person.
the wounded man, probably.
I see. He wants to eat this guy.
He's taunting him.
We are the food.
So we should probably kill it.
Yeah, we gathered that. Lucky.
Well, just so you know. I can confirm.
Trent
Do you
needs
need to
lunch.
speak Showtime to know that?
AP confirms.
His name is Kargat.
Oh, you actually heard what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay.
All right, Nikolai, it's your turn first as this like troll is starting to just slowly build up more speed now that it's laid this sack down.
Nikolai is a little scared, and he shoots.
Yeah,
his
trolls
bow.
are a big deal. Trolls are fun. I don't get to often run just like big classic bruiser monsters.
27.
27 is a hit.
Not a crit though.
No, this is a troll.
I was hoping.
This
I
has been a
appreciate that.
terrible
good
couple of
roll.
days for us.
Yeah.
6.
6 damage.
That's yep.
Okay.
6.
Arrow sinks into it. It doesn't even seem it sinks in. He doesn't seem to acknowledge it, but it sinks in.
Oh, crap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about trolls.
Yep.
Uh-huh. It's
That
not
they
good.
just like completely regenerate themselves all the time.
Yep.
Well, remember this man who he didn't introduce himself, but you all kind of didn't introduce yourselves either. Right as you were about to start introducing yourself, Arthur was like, "What is this thing that's coming?"
Yeah.
He's like, "It is a troll. We will have to fight it."
Yep.
Not quite as like matter of fact as Arthur, but not far off.
Yeah.
He was just like, never mind, forget
It was
introductions. It
matching
is a
my
troll.
energy.
No, it seems maybe there's some kinship energy
Oh,
there.
okay.
Can I get a spike mini? I forgot.
Oh, yeah. I have one somewhere.
Or we
We'll
could just
grab
use
that.
We'll use a dice.
For now. You know what? Would you pass this down? We'll use this little scarab carving.
Perfect. Just put them next to Lucky.
Actually, I kind of like that.
Thanks. Yeah, I like that too.
Hit it with
All right.
fire if we can.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he said, is if it will regenerate, hit it with fire or acid to kill it.
All I got's Divine Lance, so that's what I'm gonna hit him with.
Okay.
How's a 21?
Even with your second attack penalty?
Yeah, I roll a 17.
Damn, that's a hit.
Nice.
Divine Lance, a spiritual energy. Does it look like an arrow, I'm guessing? Just giving them...
It looks like an arrow, but it has like maybe like some green vininess like around
Ooh,
it as
cool.
it spins through the air.
slams in. How much damage from this Divine Lance? This is a level 2 cantrip now?
So 7 points of spirit damage.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. So sinks in, you sink an arrow, you throw a Divine Lance in. Ari, it's your turn. Has Ari ever seen a troll before? Do you think any of you have seen trolls before?
Only in books.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think she would have seen a troll.
Speak the language, so maybe.
Did you
Yeah,
work like in a troll
probably.
kitchen for a summer as like a dish boy?
He's
It's the best way to learn a language. is to
Yeah.
work in a
It's
kitchen.
true.
Rory's gonna love that one.
That one's for you, Rory.
Ari's gonna combat climb up the boulder.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So keeping her kukri out. Well, yeah,
So you don't need to make a full climb check. It's just difficult terrain.
yeah. She's gonna climb up there, deep, and
This boulder here.
Meep.
she's gonna pull out a torch and try to light it.
Ooh, okay. So climb the boulder, pull out a torch, light it. You can do that all in this turn.
Yeah,
So you
that's what I'm
get
doing.
out, light a torch.
Yep. Just gonna drop it on this guy's head as he runs by.
All right, Lucky, troll time.
I'll take a
Troll
shot.
time.
Taking a shot with
Oh.
the short bow.
Okay, the troll. You roll stealth for initiative?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, troll does not know you're there.
23 to hit.
23 is a hit, and it will be flat-footed to this. So, sneak attack.
Yeah.
7 damage.
Arrow sinks into its shoulder, just starting to pour arrows. The thing does not appear to be slowing down at all.
And then I'm going to. I'll shoot one more time.
Shoot her.
Legolas,
Is it actively moving towards
take
us
him
right now?
down. Yes,
Yeah.
He put his sack down.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
It does not.
And then can I take cover here?
Yeah, you're in that like sort of shrub tree. You can
Yeah,
take
yeah.
cover, or you can hide. You have cover. You can improve your cover, or you can hide.
I'm just going to improve my cover.
Okay, that'll be a plus 40 or AC there.
Okay.
All right, it's now this man's turn, and like wounded as he is, he's like picks up an arrow, and he just says, "Don't let it get too close. Stay on the move. Split up." And he's going to
No,
fire.
don't do that.
Just leave Arthur standing out there.
Make him chase you. Don't let him. Don't let him lock you in battle. and he's going to just chuck an arrow downrange at this guy. Wow, he actually hits it.
Nice. What do you mean, actually?
This guy's not, he's very low level.
Okay.
Chucks a longbow shot down there. We're about to give you an idea of how low of a level this guy is, and hits it for 8 points of damage, which is max damage for his longbow.
That's more than I did, so.
That's true. I rolled 3 die, and that's more than I rolled.
Shoots that, and then he is going to hunt prey.
Yeah.
Which I guess he should have done first. Because he has a hunter's edge precision, which adds an extra D6. I think it's a D8 on the hunter's edge precision.
I'll look it up.
I rolled a 1. He does 1 more point of damage, so I reverse that order. And he then takes his other one. Jason, if you'd be so kind, I'm going to have him run. We'll say north is towards me. So we're going to have this ranger run to the west just a full 5 paces towards, basically Jane. So he loops around, runs around the boulder, and just kind of breaks out. Yeah, right to there. Arthur, it's your turn. This troll is just closing down at you.
It's a D8.
No, perfect.
So
That's really good.
That's great.
It doesn't go. It's not like sneak attack though, where by the later levels it's like
Goes up.
5d8. It's
Yeah,
8d8. But you can do some good stuff with it. Your first attack against your hunted prey in a round, I believe.
For sure.
I'm going to raise shield and prepare. Oh fuck! I can't do that because prepare, rules wise, uses your reaction. Correct?
No. So you can. Just talked about this with friend of the show Ryan 2 days ago. So
Ryan, yeah.
you can. Friend of the show Ryan.
No.
I feel like you'd like him.
You two might get along.
Maybe. Sounds sketchy.
You can spend 2 actions on your turn to take the 2-action ready,
Yeah.
which allows you to use an action as a reaction.
As a reaction.
Yes.
So you do use the reaction.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my concern.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise the shield.
Voomp.
I'm going to take a step backward.
Okay. Step back.
And I'm going to aid.
Ooh.
Who's about to act next? The wolf?
the dog?
The dog?
Or Lucky.
Natty went.
Or
Oh, that's right.
Nikolai will be the next of the PCs to act.
I will aid Nikolai.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to try and distract the troll enough that Nikolai can get a good shot off.
Okay. Do you want to what check are you going to make to do that? Basically.
Can I do athletics?
Yeah, I'm
Kind
cool
of
with
like feint?
I mean, so fainting would expressly be deception. It's used for that specifically. But you can use athletics to say so mobile that you're just trying to get it to turn its back to be less guarded towards Nikolai. You can try to just outmaneuver it essentially with athletics.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, it is the dog's turn. The dog is going to run over to the ranger and defend him.
Wow,
Just kind
coward.
of stay in front of him. The troll is
Coward dog.
going to
You leave that
just
dog
come
alone.
straight in at Arthur. The troll has a
Yeah.
movement of 30 feet. And it's going to, how many does it take to get all the way up to, I've got 10 feet of reach. So how many does it take to get there?
25.
25 feet, that's it?
Yeah, it's like either 25 or 30 feet.
Okay, well, he's got the movement
Yeah.
then. All right, so one action. Ooh.
Boo.
Was that only one movement? I feel like that would have been 2.
I think that's 2.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're double checking. Yeah, he's large, so he just measures off the front. So 5. No, he just moves
Yeah.
5 feet at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think it's going to be 2 actions. Yeah, okay, so it'll be 2 actions to get within 10 feet of Arthur. So he boom, 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 runs up. And you know what? Because he's only going to go, he only has 1 attack anyway.
I think he needs to be 5 up further.
Yeah, which he has 60 feet of movement. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And so he's going to try to bite you. He's going to bite out. I'm going to roll my nacho lava die, D20.
Nice.
Going in for a bite. All right. 24
Oh, that is a hit.
to bite. And this guy bites hard. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. He's going to be doing, that's 16 points of piercing damage from the bite. Just
Okay.
chomps down on you.
So hardness 7 on the shield.
Are you going to use your reaction to take it on the shield?
Totally.
So what did I say the damage was?
16. So 9 to me and the
The shield. Yep.
Okay.
Boom. You take that first one right basically on the chin.
That's not split between me and the shield. We both take 9.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the things that was a little difficult to understand when I first got into 2E, but it
Yeah, I
is
agree.
applied to both.
Yeah.
All right, Nikolai, it's your turn. You're fighting a troll.
Nikolai
Troll.
will start to utter some stuff and move his hands around,
Okay.
and will cast a spell at the troll.
Okay.
I need you to make a fortitude save, please.
Ooh, okay. Fortitude save. Trolls are pretty good at that.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go over to the stone die here. That's a good roll, too. Okay, that's going to be 30. Yeah,
nothing fucking happens.
okay. Troll's fine.
Yeah.
Troll's unaffected.
Boo.
Boo. You got one action left, though.
Yeah, so I'm
Gonna shoot it?
I sort of want to shoot it.
You got an aid. All right, Trent.
Oh, that's true.
Go ahead first. I always like to do the aid first, so you know your bonus going into it.
Okay.
Trent, give me an athletics check. DC 15 here. I would say DC 17. A little
That's it.
harder to outmaneuver a troll.
That's a crit success. That's 26.
I said DC 17. I just upped it.
Wow.
No, you're right. My hand was off the chess piece.
That's fine. It's
no,
fine.
no. That's a fair call. I said 15 and then I upped it. Hand was off the chess piece. 15. That's a crit. That's going to be a +3 on this shot, Nikolai.
I am an
Nice.
expert.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I did forget to say that at the beginning of the troll's turn, you did see whole parts of those wounds stitch
Yeah.
themselves
Yeah.
up.
I am an expert in athletics.
Yep, that's a +3.
Nice.
If you crit on a trained, it's +2. If you crit on an expert, it's +3.
So you said +3.
Yep.
So
Your Divine Lance didn't do
it did some damage.
not like fire damage. Though.
No, it does
Or
spirit
acid.
damage.
It does spirit damage.
Yeah. A 20.
That's a hit.
Nice.
I'll be saying it does look, even after its regeneration, more wounded than it did at the start of combat.
Great.
8.
All right, you're working your way there. Okay. Ari, it's your turn. It's a big troll right there, and Arthur's just dealing with it like a hero.
Is it fair to say that Ari would, given her background, have a bottle of alcohol on her person?
I believe we discussed that you used your bottle of alcohol and poisoned it
At
for
the
the stag lord.
That's true. That's
Damn.
true.
Okay,
We
Ari.
didn't get more. I thought she just kept the fancy one.
Yeah, I feel like I would have something, but
You also left the wagon behind.
True.
yeah. Ari's gonna just step off this boulder, catfall onto the ground.
Okay. Foomp.
She dies.
She dies immediately.
Classic.
Has the torch, the lit torch in her hand. So that's just jumping off of this. Like, I can't combine that with a movement.
No. That boulder is just difficult terrain. You can move over the boulder
Okay,
perfectly
great.
fine.
So I'm gonna run up to the troll.
Stay within 15 feet of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the troll.
Now, you've already used your reaction this turn, Trent.
Yeah, I know.
As you close into the troll, it gets to make a reactive strike.
Blech, nimble dodge.
Ooh, good catch. You're quick on that. All right, it's going to lash out with one of its claws.
Just like what?
Ooh,
Right in the
26 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, one of the claws whips out at you as you run in. And max damage, 21 points of damage.
Ooh,
Yikes.
frick.
Bam, right in you. But you do make it
Wow.
up to the troll.
Okay, I wanna.
So you've got 2 actions left.
I just want to light it on fire,
You
or
hit-
I
you-
want to like hit it with the torch.
Attack with torch.
That's
Yeah.
an improvised. Actually, let me see if a torch counts as an improvised weapon. I don't know these things, but we do have it here. Torch, core rulebook,
And it's wearing clothes, right?
can be used as an improvised weapon. It has bracers on.
They're leather though.
It looks like leather,
The blue.
so yeah, you can strike with a torch as an improvised weapon, which is just treat it like a weapon you're proficient with, and it's a -2 on the attack.
Okay.
So
I wonder if these are like some kind of strength adding bracers.
I show 1d4 bludgeoning plus 1 fire damage.
correct.
Yeah.
So that's a 25 to hit,
Okay,
even
that
with
hits.
the -2. Right.
Bam.
Whoa.
Because you're a hero.
What did you say it was? 1d4.
1d4 plus your strength.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 5, 6, and then 1 fire damage.
Okay. Now it's weak to fire. So in addition to the 1 point of fire, it takes 10 additional points of fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I am gonna run away.
So how much did you just hit it for? It was
6 points of damage
with
plus
one
the
fire?
10. Yeah.
So
fire.
16 points of damage, and its regeneration is temporarily turned off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back to the boulder. Or,
Run away.
yeah, I'm going to just run back away from it.
You're not going to stay in and help out Arthur?
Not at the moment.
All right.
I just got fucked up by a troll.
How much
fair.
movement do you have?
I have
30?
30.
You can get on top of the boulder then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you jump back up on the boulder. Lucky, it's your turn.
Okay.
Big ass troll here.
Do a recall knowledge.
Okay.
For my mastermind.
And I'm going to put a little condition on here for myself, noting that he's burned until the end of his next turn.
And maybe she will be like, hit it now.
I'm wondering if,
Sick burn, Ari.
from the fact that you said that he told people to spread out, my guess is that the book says to make him just attack someone at random.
The troll?
Yeah.
You're putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. That's my guess.
I mean, the ranger did expressly say that it was like spread out so that he can like try to keep him moving so he doesn't have time to get two hands on you
Yeah.
and rip you apart.
Yeah.
Spread
Rend.
them out.
Yeah, Ren's fun.
Rend to be bad.
Do you want me to roll
Sucks.
the recall knowledge or do you want to roll it?
Oh, I do need to roll. You want to recall knowledge on this thing?
Yep.
All right. What do you got? What are you using here?
I have.
I believe giant is a society check for giant. Does that sound right to everyone?
I also have. Well, we're on.
Do you have giant
Are we
lore?
on the plains?
You expressly are on the plains.
Okay. Well, that's not good
Oh, why is that not good?
because I have forest lore, not plains lore.
Oh no,
I
this is
have
like
forest lore.
shrubs. I'm sorry.
There's trees.
We're clearly in a
Society's
copse.
fine. That's a +9.
Okay, a +9.
Sorry, do you have cops lore?
Lucky can't see the forest for the trees, though.
It's true
Shh.
because they ain't around.
It doesn't say what this is. I'm going to say that giant is humanoid. So that's probably a society.
Okay. Yeah, 9.
Okay. And I got this thing's level. Yeah, you got this. What are you interested in knowing?
I'm still digging your shawl.
Thank you.
Giants are humanoid monsters.
We
Yes.
know the fire and acid thing. Someone said that out loud. We know the Rind thing.
Yeah.
Lowest ability score, not ability score, but
Save.
Like, yeah, save.
Its mind is its weakest.
Okay, cool.
It's bad news for me.
And then I will attack once.
And now, does that make it flat-footed to you for the rest of the round, or just your next attack? I think it's rest
just
of the round.
The rest of the round is, I think, when I
Well,
crit.
we'll check that.
Yeah.
I thought if you crit, it was the end of your next turn, but while you're rolling your damage, I'll look that up for you so we can keep it moving.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 19 to hit.
Because it's flat-footed, that hits, which is really nice.
Hey, 11 damage.
Heck yeah! And this is the turn to get that damage in too.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna have Spike move out
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
closer, but not into melee yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Spike
one more.
scuttles up. Scuttly. Scuttlebutt.
Getting in position. And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is the ranger. I cannot, for some reason, my Archives of Nethys is
I
running
got it, I
slow.
got
So, all right. So he's where he's at. He's going to go ahead and just take another shot, now, especially now that he's clear of Arthur and doesn't have like allies in the way.
Off
Gonna
guard
just-
against attacks until the start of my next turn. If I critically succeed, it's off guard for 1 minute.
Oh, damn. That's
Wow.
super cool.
Yeah.
All right. So the ranger's just going to start lobbing longbow shots into this thing.
Makes sense.
Miss, and he'll shoot a second time. Ah, man, almost hit. And then for his third action, he's going to kind of continue flanking out. So he'll now head sort of Trentward, which is to say south on the map. And then it'll be Arthur's turn, just staring down this giant troll. Well, I guess technically large troll.
Arthur is going to drop his sword,
Oh,
get his shield in both hands with an action.
okay.
Ever stands dance. Wow, that's
Okay.
a hard thing
Ever
to say.
stance?
Ever stands dance. Ever stands dance.
Which raises the hardness on his shield slightly.
Okay.
He is going to raise the shield again,
Okay.
and he's going to again attempt to aid Nikolai and just say, "Bring it down!"
Oh, shit.
Dope.
So you're just going to try to lock yourself in a... Damn, that's badass.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right, it's the dog's turn. The dog is going to loop around to the south of the troll and gonna try to bite it.
No, dog. You're gonna die.
The dog runs up and goes to sink its teeth
Am
in.
I flanking? Or do
No,
I need
'cause
to be
you're not a
five
No.
five forward?
You need to be 5 forward.
Does it
but
take an opportunity attack?
no, because it hasn't had its turn yet. Jane,
Oh, okay.
Ari ate the opportunity attack. The
Yeah.
dog rushes in, bites it,
Critical hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
dog
takes
crit.
a critical bite out of the troll's ass.
Bleed
That's dope.
damage?
Let's see. We're going to pull a card. Jane, you have a real affinity with this dog. Will you just-
Indeed.
Do you want to just roll this die for me?
Dog saver.
Dog
Out to
affinity.
save the dogs.
Oh, God, you moved me out of the way.
I'll
Careful.
save you, Arthur.
Don't break the
It's a
miniatures.
3.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick shuffle, draw 3 down, and see what critical hit the dog gets. It's a piercing attack from
Triple
his
damage.
jaws.
Come on.
If it is triple damage, it's going to be hilarious. All
Bites
right.
his Achilles. He dies.
His ass.
Javelin catcher. If it was a ranged or thrown attack, it's triple damage, but double damage for all other
All right.
attacks. So
Hey, hey.
just a general crit.
I'll take him.
But the dog just runs in, bites it, and let's look at that damage. Jane, do you want to roll damage for this too?
Yes.
Grab that same D6 and roll that for me. Oh God, Jane's dying.
Maybe a different DC. Oh, no, you got it.
All right, Jane, what do you got? It's a 2.
2.
All right, it does 8 points of damage though. Just
Chomp.
bites
Nice.
Pretty good.
right into there. Yeah,
Well,
this thing has a lot of hit points,
That
but
dog is dead.
I know.
he died doing what he
Maybe.
loved.
About to go John
Biting
Wick up in
butts.
this shit.
You know the dog.
my dog.
The dog's gonna.
Don't even look at my wagon.
The dog's gonna
my wagon
double
is
down.
over.
We got a
Oh
John Wick.
no!
No. No.
Critical. Oh, it's a 1.
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
This is awkward.
This is awkward.
Why do you always do this to the dog?
To the dog.
Oh, natural weapon doesn't apply. If it had been a real weapon, it would have bent the weapon. But he just like his teeth get kind of caught in part of the hide of the troll and like misses that next attack. All right, it's the troll's turn. Even though he got crit in the butt, right in front of him.
Even though he got crit in the butt. It's a great saying.
Just clip that.
Crit in the butt.
Yeah,
He's
we're making the post for this episode.
For sure.
Even though he got crit in the butt?
even though he got crit in the butt,
Is that the name of this episode?
Crit in
Even though
the
you
butt.
got crit in the butt.
a royal crit in the butt.
I like it.
And he sees Arthur in front of him, and he's gonna try to take Arthur to a very, very special like little date place.
Yep.
Have
Is
you?
it Rentown?
It's Rent.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what? Fuck it. You all burned through so many patches in the Staglord. I don't feel bad about this. Let's go with here you go. Second armored.
Yes.
All right. So he's gonna come in. He's gonna try to take Arthur to Rentown.
Yeah, all right.
First claw. Come on. 28 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. But it's just his claws,
Don't
which are
die.
less damage than his bite.
Did I just start this episode being like, Ari finally likes Arthur, just for him to fucking get ripped apart by a troll?
Ari likes this dog and Arthur.
That's what I
yeah.
aim.
Both gonna
That's what
die.
I aim to do every time. though, to be honest.
17 points of damage.
17, hardest 9 now, so it's 6 to the shield.
Are you
and me.
taking it on the shield?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I've never actually played with like a solid shield tank in any of my campaigns. Like I've had people who've dabbled in it, but none who have like really
Yeah,
explored
Dom,
the space.
Like used his every once in a while.
So the shield is now broken threshold.
Okay, so you no longer applies its bonus to your AC.
Right.
But you just saved yourself some more damage.
I can continue to...
No, you can no longer use it. It can be
Okay.
repaired versus needing to like be replaced or completely rebuilt.
Cool.
All right, here comes that next swing from the claw. Second attack penalty though. Oh, cock die. Okay, 16.
Miss.
Well, it won't get to take you to Rentown, but it is going to swing that claw again. That's a 24.
That is a hit.
Okay, super simple here. 15 points of damage.
Ow. Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. And I imagine now you're
Perhaps
using
I made a poor tactical decision.
it is no longer burned, so it does not regenerate this turn, but next turn it can regenerate. Nikolai, it's your turn.
You've aided me, right?
Correct. Yeah, I imagine he's using like his athletics, almost like try to like when the claws sink into the shield, almost try to like pull him off balance a little bit, pull him down.
Did you roll it already?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Nikolai.
Oh, sorry, I just answered for Trent, but no, Trent has
Yeah.
not rolled the aid yet.
Okay, I didn't know.
Here it comes. Keep it at DC 15 as you're wrestling with the troll.
That is a unnatural 20.
Okay, so that's a success. That's a +1.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Nikolai?
Nikolai pulls out
And you got a fresh patch if you need it.
an arrow. Looks different than the rest of them. It's a little blue.
Ooh.
And he shoots that arrow.
No fucking way.
I'm going to patch that shit.
Yeah.
I saw. Good move.
That was a 1.
Oh, yeah.
How does it feel?
Well, that's a natural 18.
Oh, damn.
So it'd be 27.
Not a crit, but that's definitely a hit.
Now, when you shoot someone with a sleep arrow, does it also do damage?
We looked
or
this up.
just the
It does
sleep?
not,
No
which is
damage.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
However, you did. I'm guessing maybe Lucky called it out of like, its mind is frail, but its body's strong,
Yeah, exactly like
or
that.
something.
And I need you to make a
Since
will
when
save.
does Lucky talk like that at all? All of us would
I
be
like
like
it.
mid-fight, like, are you okay?
Did the GM just like fiat a line for you?
That's my Jotun accent.
Yeah.
17. Is that a success then?
Hold on. You take a -1 status penalty to perception checks for 1 round.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
All right, that's
Okay,
cool.
that's something. You got 2 actions left now, though.
That's not great.
It's not awesome. It's
I'm
definitely
gonna,
better if you're fighting a boss to sleep the minions with low saves. I mean, look, I rolled, okay, what was the DC on that, just out of curiosity?
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was 50-50.
That's why I was
basically.
like, boo. All right,
Well,
so
a
I'm
little
going to
better
do
than
the
50-50.
old 2-action Helio on Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone has a spare phone and wants to snap a photo, like this is a cool scene of a big troll and all of you like spread out fighting it. And we now have almost all, we have painted miniatures.
Yeah.
Lucky's miniature painted. Jane actually painted her own miniature.
Uh-huh.
And,
Pro level.
oh yeah.
That was years ago, too.
Yeah.
This one was painted a long time ago.
All right.
Is it 2d8 plus 8 at this level?
It's a second level spell slot. It is 2d8
Yeah.
plus 8, correct? Unless they're d10s.
Right. They are d10s.
Boom.
Because I have healing hands.
Yep.
It has been a while.
Terrible man.
20
Hell
Okay.
of healing.
I
All
like
right.
that.
Vex, it's your turn. Ariadna Vex. Jane is fully cocooned in her blanket near the frozen window.
I feel like a popsicle.
You need to designate someone to roll for you
I am
because your
a
hands
meat
are
popsicle.
tied up.
It's probably better if someone rolls for her.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Who just rolled a natural one? You
I had a-
ding dong.
I had a patch.
Dang.
Yeah, ding dong.
Hang on.
Meat, motherfucker. I will never get over that. That was
I
the
hope you
funniest
roll
thing I've
3
ever
ones
heard.
in a row.
I am in fact going to. I'm going to pull out a healing potion. I have a healing potion minor still, and I'm going to drink it.
Okay. 1 pull, 2 chug. What are you doing with your third action?
I can't ready with only 1 action left, right?
Correct.
Okay. I think my sheet says that I have 5 torches,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to pull another one out. I don't think
No,
I've
no,
used
you
all
still
those.
have a torch. You
Use
didn't break.
someone. Yeah.
Oh, right. I still have it in my hand.
Yeah, we can just chuck it at him.
Will it go out? Is there a rule for that?
I will
maybe a
I will
home
I
roll.
will let you hit with a single point of fire damage if you hit with a ranged throw. A ranged
All right,
throw.
I'm gonna huck this torch at the troll.
Okay. So this will be your attack bonus plus your dex mod.
My dex?
Yeah, because you're throwing
Oh
it.
yeah, sure, makes sense.
Or is it to thrown? No, thrown let you put your strength on damage, I
Right,
think. I've actually played
So
a
it's a
character
dex.
in
I'm gonna
Pathfinder in a
patch
while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a 1.
If it was, I would have given you a patch. I felt really bad after saying that.
All
I
right,
thought that
that's
was a one. It's a-
somewhat close. I think I can get there though with this.
Okay. What do you got?
18.
Sorry.
Oh, are you
So
kidding
you
me?
chuck your torch.
That's the dog.
All right.
Goes. It just bounces off the troll. Like you don't hit it hard enough to do damage with it.
Boo.
Boom,
Okay.
falls to the ground.
You hit it with the blunt end instead of the fire
It's
end.
like doink.
All right, Lucky, it's your turn. What's it gonna be?
Man, I don't have anything to help with this.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
damage.
Well, yeah, we're gonna put some damage on it. So,
So you got that going for you. It's not perfect, but it's something.
take a shot.
Sure.
Actually, I'll do my. No, I'll just take a shot real quick.
Okay. You got it.
Natural 1. I'll patch it.
Wow, blowing through these patches I'm handing out.
We're not rolling great at the moment.
Well, Jared has plenty.
It's the cold.
I rolled a 4 to follow that up, so that's going to be a miss.
Damn.
I'm going to send in Spike.
He's sitting on like 15 patches over here.
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Go, Spike.
Into the
Spike's
fray.
going to go in.
Okay. Spike will provoke an AOO.
I know.
Now, do you want to sense if you get Spike on the same side as Arthur, it will be flanking with Dog.
Oh, yeah, let's do that then.
I don't hate that he's taking this AOO.
Yeah, I kind of figured it might be beneficial for that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Even
here
though I don't want to
comes.
take damage.
What happens when Spike dies? Do you just summon something else?
Oh no, they share hit points.
Yeah, we share HP, so if he
Nice.
goes down, I go down.
Nice.
Well, that's
Yikes.
good to know.
So here comes the
As a
claw at
Thanks.
Spike.
You're right.
27 to hit Spike.
Certainly hits.
Is that a crit?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I doubt it is. So let's go for a little bit of damage. I'm just gonna grab my
AC
dice
20.
here. Yeah, you're fine.
And I dropped my phone.
Oh no. Okay. I'm bad at math, but I'm good enough this to know it's 18 points of damage to Spike.
Okay.
Ouch.
The two of you cry out in pain. Now Spike want to attack it?
Yes, and I rolled a 21 to hit.
That's a hit, especially with flanking.
Nice.
He said 18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Trent to be a voice actor so bad, like professionally all the time.
I just want Trent to do wound Foley work in like role playing games. When someone gets hit, just be like, oh,
7 damage from Spike. Oh, 6 damage from Spike. Sorry.
okay.
Rolled
All right.
well.
Boom. Hits. All right. It's the Ranger's turn now. Seeing your attempt with the torch, he's going to yell, "Good thinking." And he is going to pull out a glass vial from his belt.
Yeah.
And he is going to just whip it at the troll.
I wanted to do that, but I
Nice.
didn't have one, so.
And that's a hit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Splash damage on the dog.
Stop being mean to this dog.
He will hit the corner close to Arthur, so the splash damage won't actually hit anyone.
Ha!
Nice.
Oh, I thought I was going to hit Arthur. Damn.
Because
I
Arthur's
thought you
5
said
feet
All right,
away.
let's
Ari
bring it
liked
together,
me.
everybody. We're on a team.
That doesn't mean that Jane likes Trent.
Okay, so that's a D8 points of fire damage, which
Nice.
Hell yeah.
has 10 added to it, so that's 62.
Alchemist fire.
Yeah, Alchemist fire, really nice. Okay. And it takes 1 persistent fire,
Hey, that's good.
which I'm just going to write in fantasy ground terms of purse 1 fire.
But can go away after its turn.
It can potentially. But it goes away at the end of its turn, and
Right.
regeneration checks at the beginning.
Hell yeah.
So it will keep it burned for all of this turn, and next turn the damage won't go away.
Sick.
And he's going to stay where he is. Arthur, it's your turn. Your shield is broken. Your sword's on the ground.
Yeah, we got to drop the shield.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up the bastard sword.
Okay. You picking it up in one hand or two?
Let's go with 2.
Okay.
Does that take an action to?
No, because
Okay.
it is essentially changing a grip, which can be from picking it up. You can pick it up with both hands.
Okay. I am going to step in.
Okay. You are also flanking with the dog because it's 10 feet wide.
So grab sword,
Step,
step. I'm gonna attack this troll.
swing for the fences.
Get her.
Pretty much.
Swing away, Meryl.
Ugh.
That was for you, Jane.
You know,
Great movie.
no, I'm not gonna patch that. Although I want to. That's a 14.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, the dog's locked in. The dog's committed.
Dog, run away.
Let's get another crit in the butt.
Another crit in the butt. Crit in the butt.
Get him right in the butt.
That
Crit
is
him right in the
a
butt.
26 to hit.
Dang. Dog is
I
better
rolled-
than Ranger.
I'm rolling very well. I mean, the ranger put it on fire.
Let's
So
I mean, that's
take
good too,
this
But let's
dog.
ally with the dog, not
Is
the
that a
ranger.
crit with flanking?
no,
Give the dog
Jane,
a
would you want to roll that
position in the
d6
nation.
again for doggo damage?
Yeah.
The first dog.
First dog.
Here's the knight of
Hey,
Six.
max damage.
Hey, all right. He's max damage. I think the dog's gonna go in again.
We should name the dog Max Damage.
Dog misses its second attack. Might as well go for broke.
I need to know the dog to actually name him next.
Just
damage.
missed it. All right.
Seriously.
So the troll's turn. The troll's on fire,
Fuck.
whiling around, but it sees Arthur in front of him. And it's time to try to take Arthur to Ren Town.
Yep.
No.
Population.
I saw it. I saw it.
Critical hit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Arthur had a dream it would end this way.
I don't think I can die from this. But
I
Okay.
mean, rend is
Roll
dangerous,
so-
but it won't crit the rend, right?
Roll a
Okay.
d6 for me.
okay. Okay. 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is slashing. Is our claws slashing damage? Claws slashing damage. This could be worse, but it's not great. Flay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Normal damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
That's good.
Target is enfeebled 3 until healed.
Oh god.
Let's talk about enfeebled. It's bad.
let's talk about it.
I could have talked about it a little bit if you had failed that roll earlier.
Right.
Oh. Enfeebled is. Oh. Here we go. Penalty to basically anything strength based. Your
Yeah.
attack rolls, your checks and
If you
DCs.
put it in
Three.
the hero lab, it'll calculate it all.
Yeah, I've got it there.
Oh,
Enfeebled
disgusting.
3. Here comes the second attack, though. Is that a penalty?
Miss.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll damage for the first one, did I? No, I just gave you enfeebled. Sorry, Trent. 12. 17 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Second attack, far less. Second attack is 10 points of damage.
Wait, what's the roll?
Oh, sorry. It was 24 was the second attack.
Oh, yeah,
24
that's
to
a
hit.
hit.
10 points of damage from that attack.
Okay.
Rolled like shit. It's going to go ahead and go to Ren Town, though.
Yeah.
no.
You know what? I'm hitting the button a lot, but it's the right time.
Shit.
Tune in next week to find out.
Oh,
No.
jeez.
Fucking, you just got this mini too.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Leave a review and tune in next week for more. If you like the amazing background audio and music, all that credit goes to Syrinscape. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com.